Bankrolling. A term used to describe when someone is funding another's actions. In this case, the USA was bankrolling Britain, having supplied 90,000 tons of meat and 600,000 horses during WWI. Indebted. The UK and France owed America a huge amount because of the US providing supplies like weapons, food and money. Repayments contributed to America's boom in the 1920s. Default. When someone fails to repay a loan, if Britain lost WWI, then the USA wouldn't be able to get their money back, so there was a lot of pressure from banks on the US government to help. Lusitania. A U.S. supply ship sailing from New York to Liverpool that was sunk by the Germans in 1915. It killed 128 Americans and deaths totaled over 1,000. They remained neutral. Propaganda. Persuasive material which exaggerates and tells only part of the truth. Since the sinking of the Lusitania, British interests in America had pushed propaganda telling people to remember Belgium and showed the U.S. the horrors of war. Unrestricted submarine warfare. Germany changed its approach to naval warfare in 1917, saying it would sink any ships that came into British waters. The total of American ships by March was 8. Zimmerman telegram. A message Germany sent to Mexico encouraging them to start a war with the USA by attacking Texas, Arizona and New Mexico. When Germany won in Europe, it would help Mexico beat the US. Interception. When a message is seen by someone else other than the author and recipient. In this case, the British had cracked the German coding and got this message, handing on to the USA. American Declaration of War. America formally declared war on Germany in April 6, 1917 by Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson, President of the United States of America in 1917, was later responsible for the 14 Points, League of Nations and other measures to try and keep lasting peace. Bolster morale. When motivation and positivity are reinforced or improved, the U.S. joining the war effort raised the hopes of French and British troops who were worried about the Russian surrender. Congress Service Act. The U.S. Army only had 133,000 soldiers at the point they joined the war, so this act introduced conscription and led to 2.8 million men joining up. New blood. The U.S. soldiers were fresh, well-nourished, enthusiastic and full of energy, and over 1 million of them reached the Western Front by the start of 1918. This is in comparison to the British and French soldiers who were tired of war.